Food and romance have been going together as long as people have been eating and getting busy. So it's only natural that most people think that certain foods are considered romantic foods. A lot of people think that Italian food is the quintessential food of romance. They could be right. We all saw that cartoon with the two dogs, and they're eating the bowl of spaghetti, and then they both eat the same noodle, and they kind of meet in the middle and have that doggy kiss. It's adorable. But that was a cartoon. We in the Balkans, we take our romance a little bit more seriously than that. A little something called commitment. And think about it. Who is in a more committed relationship than your baba and your dedo? And if yours are anything like mine, they fed their romance with bowls and bowls of piping hot mandza. What's mandza? Well, I'm going to show you. So, turn the lights down low, light a candle, and pour yourself a tall glass of rakia. Because I'm Nick Karofsky, this is the Better Balkan, and we're making mandza, baby. Let's make mandza. First things first, we're going to start with the meat. This is beef stew meat. I got it at the grocery store. You can get it at pretty much any grocery store. It already comes up, it's already chopped up in cubes, as you can see. Yeah, perfect. I'm just going to cut it up a little bit smaller to fit on a spoon. Now let's talk about our veggies. I'm going to keep this a pretty traditional mandza. I'm going to throw in a few extra things, but I'll let you know what the new stuff is. First off, you're going to need some potatoes, some green onions, some carrots, onions, as much or as little as you like, and mushrooms. The mushrooms aren't really all that traditional, but I had mushrooms in the fridge and I wanted to use them. This is a great dish to pretty much clear out the fridge. Any kind of vegetable you have in here will work. So I'm going to leave them in right now. Nice, big, wide pot. No one's ever tried to make mandza in anything small. What we're going to do right now is get it hot, because we want to sear our meat first. We'll put in some olive oil in here. Good glug. Don't be afraid of it. Pan's nice and hot. Right now we're just going to sear the beef. Now that the water's in, we're going to season our broth pretty much to taste. So I'm going to add in a bay leaf. Make it 2 bay leaves. A little bit more pepper. Some vegeta. And paprika. Paprika is very important because paprika gives it that really, really rich orange color that mandza has. Not a whole lot of foods have that kind of orange look, and you can thank paprika for that. I'm also going to throw in a little bit of garlic salt. The water's been seasoned, now we got a good broth going on right now. So we're ready for our veggies. Before we do, I'm just gonna add in my own little personal touch. I like Tabasco, the chipotle smoked flavor to it. I'm gonna add a couple dashes for that, just for a little bit of heat, not much. You don't have to, but again, it's fun. You can do whatever you want with it. Now, onions. Green onions. Mushrooms. Give that a quick stir. We're gonna add the potatoes in right now. Now anybody that grew up with this recipe and with the baba knows the old baba way to do it. You take the potato and the knife and you hold it over the thing and you just kind of chopping them in like that as you go. That would be fine if I was a baba and currently living in Yugoslavia. But I have a good sharp knife, I have a cutting board, and I don't like huge chunks of potatoes. So I chopped them up in nice cubes right here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Again, you can do it any way you like. This is how I'm doing it. Potatoes in. Now that everything's in there and the water's coming to a boil, we get to do my very favorite part. You take the lid, you drop it, and you're done. You come back when it's all done. That's the beauty of Mandza. Doesn't take a whole lot of fidgeting and playing around with. I'll be back. Alright, this is pretty much finished. The potatoes and the meat are just about done right now. One final bit, I forgot to mention it before. We're going to finish this off with some frozen peas. These take about a minute to finish up. But they are great. They give it a great color, and they're peas. They're delicious. When everything is in there, it'll look like this. And that is Mandza. These look like two steaming bowls of romance right now. I'm just gonna add a little bit of parsley to jazz them up. You guys have heard of Netflix and chill. Well, this is Mandza and chill, and it's just as good. I hope you guys give Mandza a try in the romance department, because remember, in the Balkans, there's no such thing as Mandza for one. My name is Nick Karofsky. This is the Better Balkan.